Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another stream. We're doing more Final Fantasy XIV today. We're going to be doing more role quests on Terumi and maybe something else. I don't know how long I'm going to go today because I got a crunch time study today and tomorrow, but I at least want to get at least 3 hours of streaming in today, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, hope you all are having an amazing Saturday so far, and yeah. I'm excited to do some Final Fantasy XIV. So yeah, let's see what we can get done today. Kind of thinking I'll do the role quests on Terumi, and then I might, I don't know, I might do permadeath on my permadeath character or something. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. There's always stuff to do in Final Fantasy XIV, so I can always find something to do. Retainers! Nothing has sold, gosh dang it! I have materia I forgot to take care of, gosh dang it. Those all should be saved. Okay, hold on. Think. Inventory management. Do. Nice. Okay. And the quick retainer dailies are done. Alright. I gotta go to Roman Enclave, get my money, and then we can get started. We can get started. Alright, let's see. So we gotta go to Tuiolo. If I can find it. There it is. Alright. And let us begin. I believe I have the healer one left. That's the only one I have left. Yep, it's just the healer one left. In which case, we are going Sage. It's our only level 100 healer. Alright. What business do you have with me? Oh, that's not the right button. Been so used to doing that in Genshin. Okay. My apologies. You were Brookev's guest, were you not? I am Nightpine, and I have journeyed far from the northern valleys of Zaktaral to reach this grand city. Tell me, traveler, what is your name? Rumi, rest assured I shall remember it. A shame that we must meet under these unfortunate circumstances. My village's prized possession was among the treasures stolen by the passage of the Unbound. It is known as the Heartstring, and the soul of a dead scorpion. One of the Tyral Vidral is sealed within. The creature once hunted its prey using an array of toxins produced within its body, and was a menace to all. Those granted the Heartstring's gifts may wield this fearsome power as they see fit. Believe that the thieves have already taken it across the ocean to Eorzea, and it will doubtless wreak havoc in the wrong hands. Thus I seek a healer to remedy any harm brought by the heartstrings toxins in that faraway land. I won't mince words. You are precisely the sort of woman I need, and we must act quickly to avoid the worst. Will you lend us your aid? Aiding those in need is what I do best. You have my gratitude. To the matter at hand, then. While I was making inquiries here in Toyolo regarding the thieves' whereabouts, some of Yorzian merchants told me a rather intriguing tale. Specifically, those returning from Minsa bring fell tidings, tales of able-bodied men and women suddenly losing their vision. An all too familiar account, as the heartstring allows mastery over all manner of poisons, including those that inflict temporary blindness. A great deal of training is required to properly utilize the scorpion's gifts, but the blinding toxin is one of the simplest to wield. It seems to me the brigands are the masterminds of these strange incidents, harnessing the treasure's power for their own nefarious ends. Loshkana, the village's elder daughter, makes for Minsa in a pursuit of the heartstring. I intended to set sail with her, but my foot was badly injured by a strange mechanical doll during the thieves' ambush. What? Wait, what? A strange mechanical doll. What the heck? Loshkana insisted I remain here to recover, and she would not take no for an answer. I must ask that you cross the sea in my stead and provide Loshkana your aid. Considering that our enemy wields deadly poisons, the danger is too great for her to face alone. Based on when she departed, I presume she's arrived at her destination by now. She boarded a merchantman, captained by a woman named Valbreda, who is primarily based in Minsa. She may be able to help you locate her. Alright, let's do it. Lima bean. That is a bunny girl with a hood. I approve. Okay, so we are going there. Good old Limsa. I'm Valbreda, and if ye were planning to set healing services to me and my crew, don't. Me ship ain't setting sail for a short while. Eh? Looking for a Tirali woman named Loshkana? Aye, she made the crossing with us, trying to retrieve some sort of treasure, as I recall. I told her Hawker's Alley was her best bet for the latest chatter, so you may find her wandering thereabouts. Keep an eye out for a Huron lass in a red tunic carrying a spear in her back. She can't have gone too far. Okay. I'm to teleport over a very short distance. Hello there, stranger. Can I help you? Gosh dang it. I'm so used to clicking that button in Hoyoverse games. Nayapine sent you, didn't he? Seeing as I've hit something of a dead end, your timing couldn't be better. I suppose proper introductions are in order then. I am Loshkana of Zaktaral, and you are? Pleasure to meet you, Terumi. With that, we're strangers no longer. I'm not sure how much Nipine's already told you, but I assume you'll want to hear more about the day of the theft. My father and Nipine had just set up a trap using one of the heartstrings toxins, and were on their way to return the treasure to its resting place. But an evil presence stirred in the wilds that night. Mechanical dolls with great glowing eyes leapt from the shadows and gravely wounded them both. My father survived the encounter, thankfully, but he was unable to give chase, and convalesces now in my home village. The culprit's faces eluded him in the darkness, but he heard two voices, a man's and a woman's. He recognized neither, so we're certain they aren't from our village. Whoever these two were, they must have been the ones controlling the dolls before making off with the heartstring. Rakiv said they're part of the Passage of the Unbound, but I'm afraid that's all I know of the culprits. Still, that may change if I can ascertain the cause of the recent blinding incidents that have occurred here. Unfortunately, I haven't had much luck asking around. The thought of addressing even one person here is, well, overwhelming when you're from a remote village like mine. The few I've attempted to speak with are too busy to even listen in the first place. You, on the other hand, look ready to take on the world, or at least the city. I'm sorry to ask this of you so soon after we've met, but could you help me gather some of the latest hearsay at the markets? Many thanks. I'll search the quieter districts for clues in the meantime, and hopefully not get myself lost along the way. All right. The recent chaos in the markets? I'm told the Yellow Jackets have been thoroughly investigating the matter in cooperation with the Adventurers Guild. If you're in a hurry, there's the Yellow Jacket making her rounds by way of the Fisherman's Guild. She's a good one to ask. Blinding incidents, I know of them. Started with some bad fruit at the stall in Auker's Alley. A few bites in and folks suddenly go writhing on the ground like bleached sea serpents, claiming they can't see a bloody thing. I don't blame them for raising hells with the shopkeep neither. Poor sods couldn't move an ill until the treatment came and they could see properly. Shopkeep was rightly furious about the whole ordeal and took it up with his longtime supplier. Escalated into a real spectacle, it did. Turns out the same problem was occurring at other stalls and with fruit from different suppliers. So it don't make sense to pin the blame on individual sellers if the whole supply chain's tainted. Even now, nobody knows what's causing it. Grim business, I tell you. Oh boy. Not the fruit, man. Not the fruit. Had to be the fruit. Wasabi Ninja Kitty. That name sounds very familiar. Oh, I see. Why, yes, I know about the binding instance. I experienced it firsthand. I was rather peckish, so I purchased some fruit from a local stall and took a few bites on my way home. But before I knew it, my vision went dark. I stood there shaking and crying, terrified of what would happen if the darkness never faded. I thought I was alone until I heard a woman nearby howling with laughter. Fortunately, I didn't suffer for long. A passing adventurer cured my sight with Asuna, and I went about the rest of my day as though nothing happened, but I haven't been able to look at fruit the same way since. Alright, so yeah, we gotta seek out that Yellow Jacket on patrol. We gotta go to the Fisherman's Guild. Well, be good. You're Terumi Elitchel, aren't you? The Terumi Elitchel? It's an honor to meet the realm's vaunted hero up close. Is there aught I can assist you with? I hear all sorts on my rounds, so if it's information you're after, you've come to the right person. Oh yes, the serial blindings. They are causing a terrible ruckus around here. You know, a woman in red came this way a few moments ago to ask about the very same. I take it you two are acquainted? Ha! I thought so. As I told her, another incident was reported yesterday morning. The victim bought fruit from a local vendor, took a few bites, and then temporarily lost all vision, same as the rest. The vendor in question was last seen to the south of the Octant, so I'm headed there next to follow their trail. You're welcome to join me if it will help your investigation. Oh. I see. I might as well just run there. There we go. What the heck? He's paralyzed. We've got to do something. But I've no talent for healing magics, and I don't have any spine drops on me neither. Perhaps Asuna might do the trick? It probably will. Where is my Asuna? I was blind for a second. There we go. Healed, I'm healed. Oh, thank the 12 and you lot, of course. Excellent work, Terumi. On behalf of the Yellow Jackets, I owe you my thanks as well. Now, I hate to ruin the mood, but I'll need to report this to my superiors. Could you tell us what transpired here before we found you, sir? It was awful, just awful, I tell you. I was walking home after another arduous day at work, minding my own business, when a lot of felon merchants suddenly called out to me. You, my good man, look exhausted, he said. Why not soothe your weary spirit and fill your empty belly with one of the realm's sweet apples? You've earned it, nay, you deserve it. It was a tempting sales pitch, but I wasn't keen to gamble on potentially cursed fruit. Sensing my apprehension, he proudly declared his merchandise safe to eat. He sounded sincere enough, even took a bite of the apple himself. No tainted fruit here, he boasted, just normal, honest-to-God's produce. He sold me the apple at a reasonable discount, and all seemed well. This is until I took my first bite, and numbness spread through my body like wildfire. I collapsed to the ground, struggling to speak a single word. The vendor and his fruit suddenly betrayed me, yet I knew not how. Of course it'd be a Lalafell. As I fell, a woman's shrill laughter echoed from a few mums away, and the vendors soon followed. I never saw the woman for myself, well, with the whole not being able to move business, but between her laughing fits, she'd made mention of a heartstring or some such. Oh, you poor dear. And this woman you mentioned, you're positive she spoke the word heartstring? Surely it's the wind blows. For mercy, neither she nor her vendor friend tried to steal my belongings, but they've certainly stolen my dignity. I hope those conniving charlatans get what's coming to them. This is dangerous fruit we're dealing in. First blindness, now paralysis? First things first, I should escort this man home. If you've a mind to pursue the perpetrators further, then have care out there, alright? Oh boy. There's no doubt about it then. Our thieves are at large right here in Limsa. The blinding toxin is simple enough to master, but it's unsettling how quickly they've learned to inflict paralysis as well. I just don't see what purpose this all serves. Were you able to learn anything of their motives? So they take pleasure in their victims' pain, but nothing more. At least nothing more that we know of. Whatever their true aim may be, we must discover it quickly, before more victims suffer at their hands. A hunter must adapt to their environment if they wish to snare their prey, but I have so much to learn about this place. Still, I've tracked them this far, which is a good start. For the time being, I'd like to petition those officers in yellow for any new information they acquire on the Heartstrings' whereabouts. When we come across any promising leads, I hope I can count on your support again. Hey, Terumi, can you spare a moment? I'll try to start on a positive note then. The good news is that there have been no further incidents involving poison fruit. I should be happy about that, but that's not exactly conductive to tracking down our thieves. Despite my best attempts, my investigation's at a standstill. Terumi! I bring news from the Coral Tower. A Lalafellan man matching the description of that fruit vendor was seen leaving the city with a Huron woman. It seems they were making for Owlport. We've increased patrols of late, so if I had to guess, the culprits are finding it harder to operate within the city. It seems we forced them to withdraw for the time being. Owlport, you say? That's on this island, isn't it? Yes, that's right. It's possible to go on foot, but the ferry by the Fisherman's Guild can take you straight there. Oh, we Battle Jackets must continue to keep an eye on things here. It's reassuring to know an adventurer of Terumi's caliber is on the case. If you plan to pursue the subjects, Owlport's your best bet. Hey, Mist, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. That said, I should get back to work. It was an honor to meet you and your friend, Terumi. Safe travels to you both, and give those crooks a good thrashing for me. City's protectors place so much trust in your abilities. I'm lucky to have you on my side. When I first set sail for Eorzea, I feared I'd never see the Heartstring again, but we're one step closer to bringing it home. In any event, we'd best find our way to the port town before that pair of troublemakers defiles another fruit supply. I'll go on ahead and take the ferry. Meet me in Owlport once you're ready. Oh, nice, Mist. Very nice. Xing out more of those beast tribes, I see. The max level for a beast tribe is trusted, right? No? What is the max level? The reason I ask is because, last time I did Beast Tribes, I got the Sylphs to Trusted, but I can't find anything else to actually get higher on them, so... Max is Allied, oh. That's weird. Also, hey Bunby, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Ah, there you are, Terumi. You're a welcome sight among unfamiliar scenery. The ferry skipper was eager to teach me all about this area on the ride here, so I believe I have a general idea of what's what. Wouldn't want to lose my bearings on a hunt that's important.
We are proud to
Hey, Bunby, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Targe Room, where the elves and rangers are cool and the cliffs and spiders are not. Once you get max with every beast tribe, there's another tier called Allied, which you can get by doing a short quest line. Oh. Oh, okay. When do you get that unlocked? Is that like per like expansion? that you have to do that? Is there like a quest line for each expansion or something? I asked him about our merchants, but he said he hadn't seen a pair like that. Skipper did mention another merchant though, one who's well versed in the comings and goings of his fellow traders. If anyone sighted our unlikely duo, it's him. Let's hope it's enough to put us on the culprit's trail again. The merchant we seek should be peddling his wares by the gates to Skull Valley, so let's start there. Per expansion? Okay. I see. Hello. Can I help you? Dolphin and Hearn traveling together? Aye, I've spied them. Though I'd never seen them before, they certainly made an impression. They sold some potions and elixirs to a pair of fresh-faced adventurers on the cheap, from what I could tell. If those merchants really are our culprits, then those potions are most likely tainted with toxins. Toxins, you say? That don't bode well. The adventurers who bought them, a marauder named Waslam and a conjurer named Zerig, already left for their next job. Said they were escorting one of the local farmers over to Swift Perch. They're good lads, the two of them. They've been making life easier for the small folk here ever since they arrived, and I'd hate to see something happen to them. Someone needs to warn them about those potions right quick. Leave that to us. Swift Perch is southeast of here, yes? Let's find them before the poison takes hold. Alrighty. Gotta figure out what beast tribe I want to work on next. Now that I actually finally finished the one I've been stuck on for like this whole game. Mammoths again? Oh no. Nice. Oh no. Let's get everyone healed. Phew, thank the gods you found us when you did. Those potion sellers must have swindled us. One draught of elixir was all it took to send Zerg into the most furious fit of hiccups I've ever seen. Poor bastard couldn't cast a single spell. Who are calling a poor bastard? If the heartstrings toxins are at work here, we should be able to cleanse them with the Suna, just like last time. Sorry, did you say... Oh, sod it. We'll have plenty of time to chat after Zarek stops hiccuping up a storm. I hate to ask more of you, but could you cast a Suna on my partner? It'd be much appreciated. No, I got you. Don't worry. Why did she just draw her weapon? Okay, let's do a Suna. I can speak again. You have my thanks. Oh my goodness, I keep clicking that button. Bloody hells. First we waste our hard-earned coin on poison potions, and now there are killer mammoths on the loose? What's the world coming to? Go, Sarah, show yourself. Me, oh my, a spear-wielding friend as sharp as I. Aha! You're the frauds from Alport. Why, yes, and watching your scrawny compatriots suffer was the highlight of our day. I admit the poison was meant to silence him, but hiccups, 'twas comedy at its finest. Perhaps the elixir reacted with the venom. Regardless, we've had our fill of fun from the results, so I shan't complain. Venom? Then you must be the thieving cowards from the Passage of the Unbound. Oh, my sweet fairy apple, you know us? I suppose that means we're famous. I can't believe it. Oh, who am I kidding? Yes, I can. Indeed, I am the Passage of the Unbound's alchemist extraordinaire, the illustrious Ellerite. I'm so very, very pleased to make your acquaintance. Oh, cool, no, at your service. Ellerite's helping hand and master of mammoths. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, Umbra, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the canteen refreshment. This quest? Yes, this quest. Your garb is ever so familiar to me, my dear. Ah, don't tell me. You hail from that little village in Tyrol, don't you? My goodness, you've come a long way. How's the voyage? Enjoying the sights? Enough. You've got a lot of explaining to do, starting with the reason you took the heartstring. Is this part of your organization's grand scheme? Oh, well, the apple bites back. 'Tis true that my unbound compatriots harbor lofty ambitions, yes, but I have no interest in overthrowing nations. I merely crave the admirers of chaos they promise me. I aim to bring more laughter to this dreary world, one mischief and a few handy potions at a time. Coco Noah and I are having oodles of fun expanding our repertoire of toxic treats. Yet, there's always no greater kill to our thrills than a healer who can whisk our hard work away, unless of course I master a toxin even she can't cure. Oh, I do love a challenge. Now, I hate to leave you, my dears, but our work here is done, and we've a busy schedule ahead of us. Mammoths to mend, venomous misdeeds to master. Ta-ta for now! No, wait, damn you! Oh, that stench! Smells like a corpse just shat itself. Oh, jeez. This odor is too much to bear. Take me home to the 12-Sword Asylum. The air is clearer there. Oh no, don't you dare give out of me, Zarek. We've still got a job to do. You mustn't keep our client waiting any longer, but we're in your debt. Thank you for everything, Miss, Lashkana, and this here's Terumi. Take care of each other out there. Jeez. Wow. Much as I'd like to track down the Unbound, I know better than to tread further into their territory without a plan. For now, I think it best we return to Limsla. That was an experience, to say the least. Jeez. What the hell? Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. Oh, I might as well just go south. Okay, never mind. We'll just run there. That's the dancer quest. Thank you for the support back there, Terumi. Asuna truly does work wonders. And that's Ellerite. I can't stop thinking about what she said. My blood boils knowing that this is all some sick game to her. How dare she toy with the heartstring for her own amusement? Honestly, even the youngest children in my village have more sense. Still, we did make progress. Now that the villains have revealed themselves, it'll be easier to give chase when they choose to make their next move. In any case, I'll keep you apprised of the latest news as soon as I hear it. We'll be back to the hunt before long. Most annoying role quests ever? Oh boy. We'll see about that. Oh, it's you, Terumi. You have to forgive that dour mood. I don't understand it. How is it that Ellerite and Kokonoha can so grandiosely reveal their names and identities, yet I remain unable to track them down? I've been following the latest hearsay, and I haven't had much luck. Not a soul's seen them since the incident with Wasom and Zureg. But that's not to say I've given up entirely. Now that they know I'm on their trail, I suspect they're using my uniformity on this island to their advantage. I dare say they're lying low outside the city. That's why I propose a trip to the Morby dry docks. Folk here often speak of it, but I've yet to go there myself, so it seems like as good a place as any. If you're a game, I'll meet you there. You're now Bloodsworn? Nice. Nice, Mistweaver, nice. Very nice. Oh wait, I gotta go over here. Yes! Morby dry docks. I still gotta do Island Sanctuary stuff. Actually, maybe I should do that. Some Island Sanctuary today if I have time. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Oh, it's right here. Somewhere. Where is this? Oh, there it is. I see it. Ah, there you are, Terumi. While I was waiting for you, this fellow came asking for help. Sorry to trouble you, but my little brother's gone missing and I could use a hand finding him. He said he wanted to see the ships I made, so I started showing him around, but next thing I knew he was gone. Let's probably got himself lost. That poor dear. I know we still have the heartstring to consider, but I'd like to search for this man's brother if that's alright with you. Absolutely. Much appreciated. I'm sure we'll find him all the faster with your help. You have me thinks. Me brother wouldn't say boo to a goose. What the hell is that phrase? So I doubt he'd leave the docks on his own. He's got a mop of red hair like mine, so you know him when you see him. Keep an eye out. I know you're itching to search for him as well, but could I ask you to wait here in case he comes back? Let's split up so we can cover more ground. Good luck. Been nice to know the kid's name. Just say. Also, thank you for that shout out, Mist. Thank you, thank you. Here, kiddo, where are you? Might call for a eye in the sky. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hello, kid. I'm scared. Where are you? Aw, you're here to take me back to my brother? You found the little one, Terumi. I'm so glad he's safe. I just wanted to see the ships my brother was working on. I thought I could see them from higher up, but I lost my way. Sounds like you've had quite the adventure. But you were very brave today, so I'll tell you a secret. Even grown-ups get lost. I have an awful time learning my way around somewhere new, even with a map. Really? I guess I'm not the only one. Smile, we'd like to see those. Now your brother's very worried about you. So, can you promise me you won't go wandering off on your own again? Promise. I should say sorry to my brother too. Let's take him back then. Roll quest? Yes indeed, Starry. With possibly other random things afterwards that I haven't decided yet. Also hi, how are you, Starry? Hopefully you're doing well. Chocobo falling noises in the background. You're lifesavers, the both of you. You deserve a proper reward, but I ain't got I ain't got much to offer at the moment. Oh, we're in no need of coin. Just some information if you have it. Have you seen a Huron woman and a Lalfellan man around the docks in recent days? One is an alchemist, the other is a goldsmith. They likely have a few mammoths with them as well. If not, have you heard any rumors of food or drink that cause ailments when you consume them? Blindness or numbness, perhaps? Afraid I haven't seen or heard anything or anyone like that. Sorry, I couldn't be of more help to you. That's alright. Knowing they haven't been around the docks is equally helpful. Well, that's good, at least. I'll be praying for the navigator you both find who you're looking for. Any road, the two of us ought to be traveling home. Thanks again for everything, and good fortune and safe travels to you both. Alright, well that's good. That's good to hear, sorry. Still no word of the Unbound, but at least we could help those brothers. Children often let their curiosity guide them, which means they'll naturally wander off on their own adventures. I can't blame that man for worrying as much as he did. Seem to know a lot about caring for children. After a fashion, yes. I always enjoyed looking after the village children in my spare time. I try to be a good role model for them. Though the other adults tell me I shouldn't dote on them over much. Now that I think on it, I've barely even told you about my family or my village or anything, really. I'd be happy to share a few stories if you'd like. The ocean view here is beautiful, so we may as well enjoy the scenery and relax a bit. Been 3 years since Endwalker? Yep. Yes, it has. It's been a little under 4 years since I started this game. People hail from the northern valleys of Zakteral. We're a close-knit community of hunters for the most part. Children are given spears, well, practice ones, before they even learn to walk, and we hone our tracking skills from a very young age. Is it that surprising? It seems second nature to me, but then again, I've encountered my fair share of surprises here as well. Our village rests in a veritable sea of poisonous plants and animals, so the slightest injury on a hunt can prove deadly. Thus, we believe it prudent to begin our training as early as possible. And no matter how skilled we might become, accidents are inevitable, and the heartstring proves vital to our survival. Not only does it produce poison, it cleanses it as well. In the right hands, it can dispel some of the deadliest natural toxins known to mankind. It even purifies the beasts we hunt. In fact, our diet consists of highly venomous creatures, ones that would normally kill a grown adult if ingested. The heartstring allows us to lead a quiet, peaceful life in lands where others dare not tread. It always has. I suppose that's why I never imagined someone like Ellery could take that away from us. When I left, our village food stores were well stocked, but I can't bear the thought of my younger brother and sisters going hungry. I must return the heartstring as soon as I can, for their sakes. I wish to bring back their smiles and make them feel safe again, just as we did for that young boy. In any case, thank you for listening. Thinking of home puts me in good spirits. As long as I remember who and what I'm here for, I'll be alright, I know it. But I've kept you long enough. I think it's time we made our way back to Limsa, don't you? Gonna have to get going to save phone battery. See ya. Alright, take care. Take care, Umbra. Charge that phone. Catch you later. That is not what I wanted to click. Okay, where? Oh, right. I keep forgetting I can just run to this quest spot. Run! That was a much needed reprieve, but we'll need to plan for our next destination and soon. Oh now, fancy meeting you here. It's good to see you two again. What brings you to Limsa? Nothing of import, really. Just a bit of restocking before our next job, but we happened to spot you along the way. Didn't want to miss the opportunity to greet our heroes. Our client arrived to Swift Perch in one piece thanks to your timely assistance. Indeed. I regret that you had to see us in such a pitiful state. We're both grateful for your aid. When last we met, you spoke of pursuing these two charlatans, did you not? Yes, that's right. They've stolen a precious heirloom from my village, so I'm doing everything in my power to return it to its rightful place. Well, that's the way of it. Bombastic as those two were, we've not seen hide nor hair of them in Aleport since. No word of any incidents like ours, either. But I have a feeling they won't stay in the shadows for long. If we sniff out any suspicious incidents while we're out and about, we'll keep you informed. Let's say no to some extra pairs of eyes around the island. I've made my base of operations here in the city, so if you hear even a peep about a poisoning, you know where to find us. Well, we might not have found any leads on Ellereed, but I'm glad we had a chance to chat. And with Basilum and Zurich on our side, things are looking up. For now, I'll keep in touch with our newfound allies. Should I hear any news on our culprits, I'll be sure to let you know. Alright. Does anyone know when the next patch of 14 is supposed to come out? Terumi, am I glad to see you? I've just received word from Muslim and Zarek. Our culprits have finally been spotted. It seems the thieves headed for Upper Lenoske. I offered to make my way there as soon as I could, but Wisdom and Zarek said I should hang back for now. Once they've gathered enough information, they'll be heading back to Alport. Let's go and see what news they have to share. Alport! What am I doing? Wow. Oh, it's right here. Lol. I'm losing it! Can't lose something I never had anyway. No sign of Wisdom and Zarek yet. I don't mean to assume the worst, but I'm a bit worried. I knew I should have insisted on going. I don't want them injured on my behalf. I say we head out and find them. Slushka, terribly sorry for the delay. Zarek, thank goodness. How did you fare out there? You found Elrit in Konokawa, yes? Oh, we found them all right, but it didn't take long for them to find us. We were set upon by Kokonoa's mammoths. Its mechanical menagerie greatly outnumbered us and may very well have been our end. Death by mammoths isn't the ideal way to go, mind you, so a retreat was our only option. Cowardly though it may sound, we need to ensure we can keep you both aware of the culprit's whereabouts. Before they spot us, they were stuffing their little metal army into a skiff bound for Camp Bronze Lake, and mark my words, they're plotting something new. Of course, it's entirely possible they seek a quiet route to eastern Lenoske and wish to bypass Bronze Lake instead, but a thorough search of the camp should be wise. Lance, the enemy you face is far beyond our capabilities, so this is as far as Wislam and I will be able to go. I'm sorry we couldn't provide more decisive information. Honestly, I should be the one apologizing. You've risked life and limb for me already. I never meant to push you past your limits. You needn't dwell on it. We're as eager to bring those criminals to justice as you. Indeed. We shall at least take pride in knowing we can point you in the right direction. But we should take our leave for now. Wislam and I ran most of the way here, and I think I speak for both of us when I say we could use a comfortable chair and a hearty meal. None can gainsay your strength, my friends, but I beg you not to underestimate that of our foe. Go well, and may your determination guide you to victory. Camp Bronze Lake. The ferry skipper spoke of the place my first time here. We should hurry and seek passage before Ellerit and Kokonoa elude us again. Oh snap. Alright, let's do this. A lovely camp. Now, if I were a half-crazed alchemist with the heartstring and a new scheme up my sleeve, where would I hide? Is it just me, or are there pigs flying in the sky? It hurts to laugh. What the heck? Dear, that doesn't bode well. To the upper levels for me, quick! Poisoning the springs, you truly are the lowest. You flatter me. 'Twas just a little poison, really. As a treat. I'm afraid I couldn't contaminate all the water here, but we're having oh so much fun with our shiny new hallucinogenic toxin. Step away from the springs, Terumi. Now! Protecting the healer, are we? How sickling sweet of you. Well, you ought to watch your step as well, my dear fairy apple, lest you find yourself seeing stars or, Ellerit, is autumn is? What the hell? Kokonoa, you look absolutely hideous! Or should I say adorable? Why, you're as bunny as a porcelain doll! The hells are you going on about? Oh, very interesting. It's very interesting indeed. I believe I may have poisoned myself. Now there's a predicament. And guess what? Do you recall those antidotes I prepared at the base? Because I've forgotten about them. Or forgotten to bring them. You are your own worst enemy. Do you know that? I suggest you retreat before you decide to dive headfirst into the springs for fun. Unbound scum. You think we'll allow you to walk free after all the chaos you've caused? Well, actually, yes. Have you seen Ellerit? She's in no state to contend with you, and I've never been one for rough and tumble. Of course, you're welcome to give chase, provided you have no qualms about leaving these poor souls to laugh themselves senseless. Retreat though we must, I would call today a rousing success. But worry not, my dearest bushel of busybodies. We've plenty more tricks in store for you and the entire island. Wow. Wow. I don't sense any toxins in the water anymore, so the spring should be safe again. Will the toxins affect the local wildlife? Seeing as Elorite suffered from a taste of her own medicine, I doubt she's mastered much of the heartstring's power. As such, any poison she produces from it would be relatively weak. Most of her handiwork has already evaporated with the steam. One might compare it to the way those awful unbound smoke bombs dissipate, and thank goodness they do. In more capable hands, however, the heartstring's poison remains active unless dispelled with a Suna or another form of antidote. The same preeminence applies to its cleansing abilities with our food. Now, there's much on my mind, but I think we've bigger problems to address first. Let's make our rounds to the camp, then talk about our next steps. I'm going to have a look around the springs to ensure the toxins are gone for good. Could I ask you to treat any victims you come across? Everything hurts. Someone please end this nightmare. Oh no. Don't worry, lady, I got you. Much appreciated, madame. It wasn't anywhere near the water. I wasn't anywhere near the water when it was poisoned, but the toxic steam must have drifted this way. When I heard the rumblings about mysterious mammoths roaming about the camp recently, I was more than a little apprehensive, but I never expected those mammoths' masters would do something so cruel. Your efforts are helping us put this turmoil behind us, and for that, you have my thanks. But I can't simply let you administer this aid alone. I should tend to the remaining victims as well. Imagine if this is the reason Asuna was made instant cast. Oh boy. Maybe. That would be a funny reason. Please make it stop. I can't breathe. Oh boy. The Lalafell's laughing too much. Let's fix that issue. Repeatedly casting at NPCs, yeah, I could see it. Oh, thank the gods. I wasn't expecting to nearly laugh myself to death at a place meant for healing, but at least I can breathe easy again. I hear you're chasing after the ones who did this. You're either very brave or very reckless, but I'm inclined to assume the former. Any road, all that laughing has exhausted me, so I might as well take a break from my soak. Thank you again for your kindness, and may the navigator keep you. What comical costumes you all wear. What humorous dances you dance. It's too much to bear. Oh no. Not the cat girl. I costume compatriots, they're gone. Farewell, my visions. May you revel on in my memory. They say laughter is the best medicine, though I feel worse than before. Many thanks to putting an end to it. I think I've earned myself another soak and an extra flagon of mulled wine. Pleasant travels to you, healer. That's I like how all their other reactions were pretty much the same, and then the cat girl's just that reaction. It's wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. How goes the healing, Terumi? Wonderful. I'm glad Asuna proved effective. For my part, I've given the springs a thorough look. The toxins have dissipated completely, so the bathers should be safe from here on out. As for Elarit and Kokonoa's antics, I've had a moment to reflect on everything. Now that our work is done, do you have a moment to chat? I'm well versed in the numbling and blinding potions we use on our hunts at home, but something kept troubling me about FFXIV toxin. I've never seen anything like it. I had no idea it even existed among the Scorpion's gifts. Ellery may be inexperienced, but the fact she's learned to inflict hallucinogens is a cause for concern. Still, we should try to look on the bright side. She's yet to discover the heartstrings' cleansing properties, judging by the way she couldn't cure her own ailments. Knowing her as we do, I reckon she only has toxic trickery on her mind. Konokawa, however, handled himself surprisingly well despite his exposure. Do you recall the man in Limsel Minsu who ate the poisoned apple? He claimed that Konokawa took a bite yet never suffered its ill effects. He must have some manner of immunity. But how? What? Laughter is in our blood from cattail to cat ears? Oh my goodness, Mist. Wow. I have no words. I'm trying to remember if I read this in Encyclopedia Eorzea. Did I even get that far? I have to pick the lore answer here. Traditional Dunesfolk families often drink poison teas to build tolerance. Intriguing. So instead of using an heirloom like the heartstring, the Dunesfolk train their bodies to endure fatal toxins. I'd be interested to try that tea, as long as I had an antidote in hand. I didn't realize Kokonoa might have had that sort of upbringing, but it would certainly explain why Ellerid's tricks don't seem to affect him. Few in my village would ever think to consume potentially lethal food, or drink without drawing on the heartstrings' power. Yet the Dunesfolk do it gladly. The more I consider our differing approaches to poison, the more fascinating it becomes. I have a feeling the bathers won't want to overhear talk of poisons after what they've just been through. Why don't we continue our discussion in Limsel Minsa? Alright. Back to Limsel Minsa. Nope. I keep forgetting. I could just run, that's why. So your question is to when the next patch comes out, maybe February if I had to guess? Okay. I'm wondering when I'll get the, when we'll get Hildebrand and the Master Roll quest. Phew, I know I've been anxious to ascertain our thieves' whereabouts, but things escalated far quicker than I thought. Your presence throughout the whole ordeal was a welcome one, Terumi. What was not so welcome were Ellerit's parting words. Whatever she has planned for the whole island, it can't possibly be good. Her acts of mischief have only grown worse since I arrived in the city. We must take the heartstring back before she causes any lasting harm. Of course, it was Wassom's and Zarig's efforts that led us to Ellery, so I'll have to thank them when I get the chance. In the meantime, I'll do what I can to track down our unruly thieves and report to you as soon as I'm able. Trumi, I'm glad that you're here. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough in our search, or I'd like to think so. This won't come as a surprise, but Ellerit and Kokonoa went back into hiding after the Bronze Lake incident. With all their grandstanding, I wasn't expecting them to lay low for so long, but I doubt they'll keep it that way. Fortunately, we have prior experience to guide us. Until now, our culprits have traveled all over Vilbrand, and they don't appear to be retracing their steps. I hear Costa del Sol attracts many visitors, so that seems a likely target. They say it's owned by an entrepreneur named Gaguro Luju. Perhaps we can ask if he spied anything out of the ordinary. Oh no, not that guy. Oh no. Oh no. Of course we'd have to go to Costa del Sol. Why am I not surprised? Oh no. Picturesque scenery. I hadn't expected Costa del Sol to be so grand. From what I gather, Gaguroju should be just up ahead. I don't suppose you're already acquainted with him? For better or for worse, yes. That's not very encouraging, but as long as you're on good enough terms, I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh boy. In any case, let's be on our way. Oh no. Well, if it isn't our favorite intrepid adventurer, what business brings you to my abode? Why, yes, I did spy that lovely specimen over here. Alas, I was so entranced by her feminine wiles that I cannot recall any such entourage of lot-of-filling men or mammoths. Would seem that I never drank that wine she so graciously gifted me. A single sip, and I saw oh so many stars. I thought them wonderful in those first blissful moments. Oh no. What the hell? What the hell? I partook of the drink among my fellow retinue of kittens, yet as the rush of stars subsided, I found myself surrounded by a flock of unfamiliar faces instead. What the hell? That's a thing. At first, I presumed the wine caught up to me faster than I had anticipated. The time passed and the unknown faces stubbornly remained. I dashed across the shore in terror. In the midst of the mayhem, I could hear her, the wine-wielding beauty, maniacally laughing in the distance with some other chap. I feared these cackles would be the last thing I ever heard. It's precisely why I found it appropriate to slap the sense back into him. What? Oh. Wow. Look who it is. I see. Judging by the way Master Gaguroju was darting about at the time, I suspected he'd been in his cups. Drank the whole bloody bottle, too. So if you wish to investigate the wine itself, I'm afraid that won't be possible. Can you blame me? Questionability of the wine aside, that woman was immaculate. A sight for sore eyes. Any gentleman of taste would have fallen for her tricks. Wow. Though we may lack the drink in question, we received reports of mammoths roaming Raincatcher Gully not long after the incident. If you intend to investigate this further, you'd certainly be doing us a favor. Always good to see that guy again. Any news of wayward mammoths is promising for us. We'll give the gully a look and relay to you whatever we find. Godspeed out there. And our next destination is clear, but before we depart, Terumi, might I have a word? Always good to see a member of the company of heroes again. Based on his account, it's safe to say Elarate's discovered a new poison. While similar to the hallucinatory toxins used at Bronze Lake, it strikes terror in the hearts of its victims instead. I have a bad feeling about this. She's gaining proficiency with the heartstring at an alarming rate, so we must tread carefully when next we cross paths with her. As for the mammoths, Kokonoha doesn't seem the type to send them wandering about aimlessly, so I think they're bound to have some clues on them. If we can track these mammoths down in Raincatcher Gully, we may be able to discern what these two are planning next. Oh snap. Alright, we gotta go all the way over there. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. It's time to fly! Flying is the best. Nice. Mammoths spotted. Another one. Nice. Phew, I think we've cleared out the mammoths. How fared your hunt? So, they've been keeping a record on the island's rivers. Oddly enough, the mammoths I came across were patrolling the river as well. Now that they've tested their poisons on Bronze Lake Springs, do they mean to take to the rivers next? Oh boy. Jeremy, watch out! Uh-oh. My, that dart was laced with a potent numbing toxin. But nothing bruises our favorite fairy apple, it seems. You never cease to amaze and annoy me in equal measure. She's like to have the same manner of immunity as I. Her village is positively brimming with poisonous flora and fauna, after all. I have a request for you, my dears. Would you please give up on your little trinket? Pretty please? I only wish to revel in the fruits of my devilry, yet you continue to spoil my every attempt. And trust me, I despise our conflict as much as you do. Indeed! Do you think we enjoy watching our finest mammoths suffer at your hands? Now, if you truly wanted to end this, you'd hand over the heartstring. The Scorpion's gifts weren't meant for a petulant, childish criminal like you. Fine then. No more Miss Nice Ellerite, but answer me this. Who have my antics killed, Who? No one, I remind you. So why must you refuse me? Why must the world refuse me? Our blighted sorcery has never looked fondly upon the love of mischief. For years I despaired, until my unbound family and its leader granted me the greatest gifts of all, love and understanding. So long as I remain unbound, I care not what the wretched masses think. I shall play my tricks as my heart desires, and all who stand in defiance will know my wrath. That includes you, my dears. My next scheme will finally plunge this land into chaos, the chaos I so desperately crave, and I will stop at nothing to see it realized. The freaking bombs. Sorry to worry you, Terumi. I'm feeling much better now. I'm ashamed I didn't sense that mammoth's presence quickly enough, but I'm glad you came out of the ambush unscathed. That aside, I wish they didn't use such putrid smoke to make their exits. I don't know if my nose or my stomach can take any more of those awful bombs. With Ellerite and Kokonoa gone, I doubt we'll be able to find much else here. Let's return to Costa del Sol and inform them of the latest. Man. Shall we report to Giger? I can never say this guy's name correctly. I don't even care. I'm calling him Gag. Talk to Gag, man. Heck, already? How fortuitous, or ominous, or both even. I take it you found these wayward mammoths? Surveying Vilburn's waterways, are they? After the recent poisoning at Camp Bronze Lake, we have reason to believe the culprits are planning to make Vilburn's waters their next target. So, the culprits are one and the same then? I had my suspicions since I caught wind of the incident at Warm Wine Springs. Regardless, this bodes ill. We may not know which of these rivers they'll strike until it's too late. Well, I shall not stand for any more preposterous poisonings. 'Twould be prudent to inform the Maelstrom of these potential horrors. The one who poisoned you, her name is Ellerite. She stole something precious from my village, and I must recover it, no matter the cost. If you learn anything of her whereabouts or her plans in the coming days, anything at all, I'd like to hear of it as well. Hell's bent on finding her, eh? A brave one you are. Oh, I could possibly derive a lovely lady of the information she requires. Worry not, for my servants shall sally forth in your general direction the moment they hear of Ellerite's newest misdeeds. Oh, thank you. That'd be much appreciated. Wow. It's going to be an uphill battle, but we can't afford to let Ellerite and Kokonoa elude us any further. Come, Terumi, it's back to Limsa with us. Alright. I will remember to run the correct way this time. I finally am getting it. Near the end. Thank you as always for your support, Terumi. Gag was interesting to say the least, but I'm glad we obtained the information we needed. I don't know why I allowed Ellery to say her piece. I should have swallowed my pain and taken out my spear. We could have apprehended her right then and there, and yet... there's no room for mistakes. The longer Ellery lurks in the shadows, the greater the threat becomes. Countless lives are at risk. Next time we find her, we end her tricks once and for all. For now, I'll remain here and await news from Costa del Sol. I think this is the final one. Hello there, Terumi. I've been on the lookout for anyone from Costa del Sol, but nothing yet. Perhaps we should travel over there ourselves, just in case. Mistress Terumi, Mistress Loshkana. Forgive me the sudden entrance, but I bring a message from Master Geg. Your quarry has been sighted in eastern Lenoske. Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't leave early. Thank you for bringing word. Where in eastern Lenoske were they last seen? Master Wisecout, but recently received a report from Mistress Brayflox, a trusted associate of his. We're told a number of inbreakers with fighty tools and Tinkerdolls infiltrated her long stop. Oh no! We have little doubt the inbreakers and Tinkerdolls she speaks of are Ellery and her troop. See, then we best find this Brayflox and soon. Hopefully without any gobby cheese. Indeed, you're like to find her by the entrance to her long stop in Raincatcher Gully. My master and his associates wish you good hunting. We should get a first-hand account from Brayflox as well. Perhaps she'll have more to tell. Let's be off, Terumi. Okay. That was easy. Yes, a Blander Gobby friend has returned to Longstop. Imagine that. No Gobby cheese this time. So this is Brayflox. I told her she reminded me of a Moblin, but I got a bit of a scolding for that. That's booby, she said. Gobbies.
Yes, gobbies and gobbies require hand-lending to backstrike at inbreakers. Inbreakers bring big flock of Tinkerdolls to search for water gush.
Water gush. Does Ellery mean to poison the island's water source? This must be why they were researching the rivers. If the toxins are strong enough, anyone or anything that draws near the water could grow terribly ill. All of Vilbrant would fall into disarray.
Poison makes no good for gobby flock. No good for Vilbrand. We're all hearts in need of many punishings.
This goes far beyond trickery. We must end Ellery's ambitions here and now. I doubt she'll come quietly, but she has the heartstring at her disposal. And she has the heartstring at her disposal. With your aid, Terumi, I know we can take it back. As soon as you're ready, we'll storm the long stop. Okay, the time has come. This is it. Ready to storm the long stop, Terumi? Yes, I am. Let's do it. And away we go. There they are. Oh, I knew bringing those bits and boobs for battle was a good idea. If you're after some manner of surrender with heartfelt embraces and handing over of magic heirlooms, you've come to the wrong long stop, my dear. Monster, you plan to poison every waterway in Vilbrand, don't you? But of course! The trick is to let the poison stew for a few bells, with a healthy helping of those tantalizing toxins and a dollop of advanced alchemical processes. Poof! This eye serve and island will get a taste of my finest work yet. My latest masterpiece neither dispenses nor evaporates, and no amount of inherent immunity can save you from its influence. It may be safe to the touch, but one tiny sip will have you begging for mercy. That's no jest, by the way. I won't begin to describe what manner of havoc the experimental dose has wreaked on me, but I will look forward to seeing how it affects the general populace. Oh yes, the residents of Lim's Elements and its adorable little hamlets rely on this water. So very many people blissfully unaware of what's to come. And every single one of those wretches will be at the mercy of our malice. Every single one! She unleashes these toxins in the waterways. This is going to end up far worse than Bronze Lake. Playtime's over, you two. Your precious scorpion once hunted prey with these poisons, yes? Perhaps I should learn from his example and revel in the thrill of the chase. I suspect that's my cue to back away. I'd rather watch the chaos unfold from a safe distance. These venomous gifts keep on giving. My very ether is infused with their essence. So now, my dears, it's time I hunt you for a change. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, first off, doing that. Second off, doing that. Third off, doing this. Make safe. What the heck? Oh, target the character. There we go. Anyway. I can't assume of that, can I? Oh crap. There we go. Woohoo! If enemies were smart, they'd immediately aggro you, right? Good thing they're not smart. Oh no. I don't think he does ever run out of mammoths. No, not me. Oh! The mammoths are attacking him. Oh no! Oh no, they're attacking him! Oh, that's great. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my. What the hell? Come on. Get her. Nice. That wasn't so bad. Pretty easy, actually. Enough, Hillary. We must. Oh. Enough, Hillary. We must escape while we still can. A smoke bomb, quickly. Fine. Have your way. Wait, that's a goblin maid! No, no, no! You ruined the day, you made enemies of the empire! Nice. She quite left a mess behind her. Nothing the heartstring can't detoxify, though. Let's hurry and clear away the poison. Oh yes, the Team Rocket is blasting off again, cliche. Yes, yes indeed. It was great. There you are, Terumi. We came running once we heard the explosion, but I'm pleased to see you are none the worse for wear. Ellerite in Kokonoa picked up the wrong explosive. We should consider ourselves fortunate that goblin bombs resemble unbound smoke bombs.
Gobby boobs and friendly faces win the day. Endbreakers go flying skyward.
We made our rounds of the long stop as well. The enemy mammoths patrolling the place have all gone lifeless. The treasure is safe, I trust. Yes, thanks to Terumi's support. Very good. Should those troublemakers survive the impending fall, they won't pose the same threat without it. If they do happen to show their sorry faces around here again, I've notified the Yellow Jackets to be on the lookout for them. They'll send their regards and their deepest gratitude, of course. Nice. The heartstring is safe again. Thank you for everything, Terumi. And thank you too, Brave Flax. We might have not found Ellerite in Kokonoa without you.
Brave Flags Happy gives hand lendings. Important for good guppies to offer hand lendings to fellow guppy friends.
It's an honor to be counted among your gobby friends. Now, as eager as I am to get the heartstring safely back to Tyrol, I'd like to say my goodbyes to everyone here first, if that's alright. Wazel and Manzarek deserve to know how everything transpired in the end. For one thing, shall we make our way to Aleport? Good old Aleport. A port where they have ale. I think. Or something like that. Okay. Well met, you two. How fares the hunt for Ellerite? Well, we found and defeated them. Sent them flying, did you? Now, those are what I call good tidings. To think they confuse a goblin explosive for their own smoke bombs. Huh, serves them right, I say. With Miss Loshkana's heirloom returned, we can breathe a collective sigh of relief. I, for one, am pleased there will be no more risk of poisoned elixirs. I wouldn't have wished those hiccups on my worst enemy. By the by, Miss Loshkana, I knew you traveled far to get here, but I didn't realize you hailed from Tyrol. That's quite a voyage. Will you be heading home soon? Yes, that's right. Vilbrand is a fascinating place, but my village is probably worried sick about me, and the heartstring too, of course. Though your time here was short, you'll be sorely missed. We still have much to learn, but one day perhaps we'll find our way to Tyrol as well. That would be wonderful. When you do, I'll look forward to hearing all about your adventures. You! We had a feeling you were no ordinary adventurer. Imagine our surprise when we learned you were the savior of the realm herself. One of our Yellow Jacket acquaintances boasted about meeting the Warrior of Light while investigating the serial poisonings, and that's when it dawned on us. She sends her regards, by the way. We have moms to go before we reach your lofty heights, but God's willing, we'll try to rise to the challenge. Indeed, you've given me much to aspire to as a fellow healer. I shall do my utmost to follow your shining example. Be well, you two, and may we meet again on distant shores. Thank you both for your help. I'll never forget it. It's time I return to Toyolo. It would mean the world to me. If you'd come too, Terumi, I wouldn't want to report our success to Neopine without you. Nice. Very nice. Loshkana, and Terumi as well. Your combined presence here can only mean one thing. Terumi and I have brought the heartstring home. So you have, so you have. I regret that I could not assist you, but I'm relieved that all is well. Words cannot express my gratitude to you both. Taking back the heartstring was no easy task, but I learned a great deal on my journey to Eorzea. One of the Unbound, a man called Kokonoa, possessed an inherent immunity to poison built up by years of regularly ingesting small amounts. Rather than relying solely on the scorpion's gifts to detoxify us, perhaps we might learn from those traditions and build up a stronger immunity of our own. It would be prudent to prepare ourselves in case something like this ever happens again. If we're to continue living among the deadly, perhaps it's time we found new ways to overcome the challenges we face. Throughout my life in the village, I thought I knew everything there was to know about the heartstring, but now I understand that the scorpion's gifts can easily become a curse in the wrong hands. Its power can poison a single water source, threaten countless lives on a whim. No? I began to wonder, could the heartstring provide succor outside our village? Could it? Or will the risks prove too great? Excellent questions all. Knowing what the heartstring is capable of outside our borders, we must consider this carefully for the future of our people. I'm certain your father will wish to speak more of it upon our return. As you can see, our community has much to consider if we're going to keep thriving, but for the moment, I'm simply glad the heartstring is back in Tyrol, and I can't thank you enough for your help. Until I met you, I'd never hunted alongside a healer, but knowing I had your support filled me with courage. Yours is a heartening presence, one I'm going to miss dearly. You have my gratitude and my trust, Terumi, now and forever. As much as I'd like to, I won't keep you any longer. Neopine and I have a long trek home. I wish you all the best, and I know, we'll meet again someday. Nice. And that is our final Endwalker role quest until the master ones come out. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. We finally got through all the role quests. Let's go! Alright. Now we await the master role quest being dropped. Alright, so, on that note, folks. I can go a little longer. I don't think I'm gonna do permadeath, because I remembered that, where I am on my permadeath character is the, MSQ roulettes. Or, yeah, the MSQ dungeons, for ARR. So, I'd rather do that a different day, just because those take a while, and I'd like to see if people want to join for that. But what we will do is if anyone is down, I would not mind doing some leveling roulettes. And I could also move voice channels too. That's if anyone's down for that. That is up to you in chat. I could also do stuff on other characters as well. But if anyone's down for leveling roulettes, let me know. Right after I log off, skill issues, sorry. Skill freaking issues, sorry. No, I'm joking. Whoa. Let me log back. That is funny. Alright, well I guess I'll move to the Ricard stream channel in my Discord. If anyone wants to join me in voice, you can join the waiting room and I'll pull you in. Or one of my mods can if a mod happens to be around, which is currently in question, but yeah. Just for a quick leveling read, yeah, that's pretty much what I was gonna do anyway, so. Works for me. I can work on leveling my white mage some more. Actually, one leveling roulette should get me to level 96. If I'm calculating this correct. Alright, let me know when you're on, Starry. Oh, nope. You're in voice, though. Whoop. Hello, Starry. Starry?
I have my mic muted.
Ah, good job. Alright, let me know when you're ready, Starry. Oh, you know what I should do? Oh, yeah. Yeah, hold on. Do we even have actions? No, we don't. Let me go buy some company actions real quick. That would probably be a smart idea.
Nah, you don't need them.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Sure, fine, whatever. I'll just eat a Moogle cookie. There we go. We're all good. Alright, you ready?
Alrighty.
Ooh, it's healer in need too. Nice.
I did not expect you to actually take my advice.
Oh look, the game says Starry is offline.
Yeah, funny thing, because I actually am.
Hold up, are you using your roulette?
Yes? Would you like to join, miss?
Just a level.
Maybe. Okay, I want to join. I want to die horribly.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
Which character missed?
One I'm currently on.
Okay, I had to make sure.
Okay, what's everybody going as?
I'm going healer, because I only have healers to level, so.
The question is, Miss, what do you have to level?
Dragoon, I guess.
Okay, cool. Well,
I can be the worst Dragoon you will ever see. I'll be the best floor tank there ever was.
Oh no. Someone stop this man.
No.
I still should probably buy company actions.
Who needs those?
Misunderstands.
Uh-huh.
I should be online, maybe. Refresh it.
Let's see.
Refresh it. I should be very much online.
I can see him online, but is the friends list telling the truth? That's the question.
I have to force the game to recognize Starry's online, apparently. There we go. My gosh. I swear, this game does not like recognizing Starry for some reason.
Welcome to Crossworld. It is.
This is apparently glitchy as hell.
Not glitchy, just janky.
Okay, fair.
All right.
Actually, I probably shouldn't be leveling. I should be doing 100 so I can actually get my good weapon. I'll just go monk then. Who cares about experience anyways?
There. That's done. Oh no, it's a Mistweaver! Oh no!
Yes.
Wow.
Spin to win.
Hey guys, look, it's Vinland Saga the anime, but as a playable character.
Oh no.
I mean, I literally found a ninja cat in Limsa earlier on the stream. Actually, you know what? Let me see if that person's still in Limsa. Hold on.
Probably. if they are in Limsa AFK, they're probably still there.
Let's see. See if I can re-find this person that's apparently stolen Kitty's name. Oh no, not Dr. Phil. Oh no. Yep, they're still here, Ninja Kitty. Yep. Right there. They freaking stole Kitty's name! Can't believe this.
It's
Yes.
all the way around. What if Kitty stole Ninja Kitty's name?
Hmm. Hmm.
What if they both stole each other's name?
Ooh.
Oh no.
What if they're both the same person? Oh no! No, I'm joking. You know what, while I'm here, might as well throw this materia in my retainer. The bell's right next to me. Let's see, that one yes, that one yes, that one yes. Okay, cool. Are you both ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool. What are we going to get?
Aurum Vale.
Oh, please no.
Did I jinx it? Oh!
Oh, wow!
The 90... the 90 what? Okay.
Oh no, we're screwed. I haven't done this since time was key.
I don't... This is gonna be interesting.
Oh god. Hey, I mean, I could get some cool little glam from this, maybe. Copium.
I forget what the glam looks like in here. From here. I only know that the next dungeon has the ponchos.
This time more poncho. don't have fire or wind supply. That's sad.
Well, I hope you like having no ranged attack.
I mean, it's not like I was saving it for that anyways. Oh no, not the rain.
I'm away.
I wonder. Oh, I was gonna see if I could pull up my umbrella here. That's a bit hilarious.
Blood for the blood lily.
Oh, well, okay.
Guess you didn't need to do that.
Yeah, it's a 25-second cooldown anyway.
Fair enough.
I'm pulling up my umbrella. No, you cannot use personal effects in this area. No! Can't use book all that parasol. I have a parasol back game.
Let me out! Let me out! Time to fight Barbara Manatee again. I don't remember how to do this fight.
Dodge AoEs.
Cool.
It's the time to do that, man.
All this fight is dodge AoEs.
Oh, sorry.
Hi. No, I never said that dodging the AoEs would be easy.
But he also never said it would be hard either.
Yeah. But then again, you know my definition of hard.
Why are you pointing that at me? Sorry! Sorry's trying to get me killed, man.
I thought that was the goal the whole time. I'll just kill these guys. They're dead. Nice. Oh, I may or may not have accidentally used 6 sides this time.
Do it again.
No.
Do it again.
I'll get my magical blitz up. Ow!
Oh.
Blood for the blood LA. Cheese for the cheese
That's the
doodles.
saddest elixir burst in existence. Only 29k. That is like less than a critical hit from my basic rotation. Fuck what? Playing and healing.
That's better than what I have. What the hell? How's that better than what I have? Okay.
That makes sense. This
Yeah, it
dog
makes
trail.
sense.
You're
If you still have the Endwalker augmented stuff, the Endwalker augmented.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
'cause
craft gear.
I'm not high enough to use my Sage gear yet, right? Okay. Fair enough.
Why would you say?
So my Sage is level 100.
Yes. Like, oh my god. How could you possibly use low 100 gear at the low level bad? Like,
No, that's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying!
I'm thinking, like, why did you think the opposite in the first place?
I don't know!
Unless he has some lower level pieces on there. Well, to be fair, I had like lower level pieces on my casters for longest time, so don't tell Lucky that, because he already knows. I don't like the sound you make when you like climb these ladders.
Ah yes, slimes.
Not this time. I get a gesture. Yeah, very bad gesture.
I pulled aggro, yay! Good there, Starry?
Yes.
Blinded. I find your lack of faith in Null disturbing, Star.
Wow.
No, I'm just mindlessly going through all the cooldowns.
Get your cat tail out of my face, miss.
Did I just waited
You know
like a
you
little
could
bit longer?
You know you could have waited a little longer for that, right?
I bet he just wanted to have a look underneath, you know.
Wow. Bold of you to assume.
You perv.
Wow.
Yes, the boss that I've wiped like 2 times too, but I did this so.
How did you wipe to this boss?
Guess I didn't know how to work. Ooh.
Somebody got hit.
Luckily, it was nobody in this call.
Singular.
Well, they're dead.
Oh, and there he goes.
Oh.
Yeah, I know I was getting hit by that.
Got it.
Good thing I have this. on to the blood lily.
Are you not gonna arrest him?
He will.
Okay, there we go.
Patience, Miss Weaver.
No.
Oh, I did not mean to click that, but I'm gonna roll with it. YOLO.
Please do not hit. Oh gosh. Ellerin, why? Well, hope you like taking a few autos.
What happened?
You took aggro by aquaveiling me.
Oh. Well, you know, just be a better
I
tank
took
and
the
immediately
aggro
get
before
aggro back.
that, but using perfect balance, so I don't know, man.
Wee. Wow, Starry took almost no damage.
Whatever shall we do?
Nerf
Stop
tank
planting your
privilege.
plans. He's facing me right over there. Oh, we turned. Yeah.
No, it did not.
What?
I would like.
Oh.
Now it turned.
Okay. Run!
Now they have turned.
I'm gonna stick to the bar.
Oh.
That was a smart idea.
I'm okay.
Blood for the blood lily.
I'll be okay.
I love like leaping open, man. Like the animation is so cool. Only positive about Monk in this entire expansion, man. Leaping open, OP animation.
Hey, sorry. I'm gonna do it again.
That time it didn't work because I already hit him.
Dang it!
You're dead.
Is the goal to die here or to survive here? I'm confused.
Yes.
Your goal is to die in the coolest way possible, Mist.
No. My goal is to spin to win.
You a crab in Genshin now?
I guess. But do the crab brave, you know?
I don't know, that sounds like a crabby thing to be.
Who wouldn't want to be a crab man? With armor for days and claws that hurt like hell. I'm new. mage staff. But nobody cares about since nobody plays back mage, right?
I already have the staff I want on my black mage. I'm all good.
Imagine playing black mage in the first place.
Whoa, it's not that bad. Well, if you could get past the wonkiness of the rotation sometimes.
Again, Starry takes no damage.
Could have possibly predicted this. Oh no, it's animals. That got instantly deleted.
Oh dear.
Oh. That's 2 roll 6 for sorry. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't do that. Ow.
There's Miss dead.
Yeah. But that was probably deserved, I would read it. I'm gonna wait to taking this.
You'd be fine.
I don't trust Star. Neither do I trust myself, so.
Okay, I can't change that fact.
But I heal myself there, like, come on, man.
You're fine.
I'm working on it.
I would die to the rage if I hadn't used the fucking real earth, man, like, come on, step it up.
Oh yeah, don't forget, there's gonna be a donut on me.
You're giving us free donuts? Why, thank you, Starry. That's so nice of you.
I mean, I could give you the donut. Do you really want the donut? I can give you the donut. We're not gonna see it again, but I could.
I want to buy more donuts. Oh, this guy has that positions right now. Uh-oh. Yeah, I won't look.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't. Why does this AoE have to move so erratically? And predictably.
What?
Said what he said, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that was just like, yes! I still made it out of my PCA. Yeah, bug off me. Because the melee is too lazy.
Cool, we did it.
Dang. And nobody died. Totally.
I'll kill you, Lauren.
I mean, hey, at least you didn't say nobody important died. He could have said that.
You know that's what secretly taught himself.
Wow. No, that's what Miss thought about himself. Anyway,
I never said it was important. Okay.
Man.
I'm just a cog in the wheel, you know. Hello, you know det var what I'm saying.
The wheel, a wheel on the crazy
Wheel.
train. Oh, hey, Medica 3.
Oh, crazy, you're crazy.
I mean, we knew that already.
Alrighty.
Alright, well that was fun. Thanks for the random leveling roulette.
Woo. Later.
See ya.
I need to go.
Oh no, there's a miss waver here. Whatever will I do? I'll do that. Perfect. One ring was damaged. Oh, I gotta put these in my armory chest. Gosh dang it, my armory chest is full again. Dang it. Headpiece and hands. I need to clear a spot in both of these. This doesn't need to be... What is this? Did I get this from something? I think I got this from like... Wasn't that from like PvP? I don't know. I'll figure that out later. YOLO. There, now I have something for that, and then hands. Don't need these. Place an armory chest. There we go. And now, I should be able to do this. Holy guacamole, that's a lot of, no. Upgrades. And more upgrades on Scholar, that's good. And I know Sage is good because level 100. Alright, cool. Alright, well, on that note, folks, a little shorter of a stream today, but it was fun. We got the final Dawn Trail role quest done, and we did a random leveling roulette and got my White Mage to level 96, which is cool. And got some armor upgrades. So on that note, I think we're going to end stream for today. A little shorter of a stream, but hopefully we'll be back to a little bit of longer streams next week. So yeah, let's go find someone to raid and show some love to on Twitch. So stand by as we do just that.